I'd like to introduce Larry Jordan, who has actually been here a while. And Larry, which branch of the service were you in?
I was in the Air Force.
Okay. And what'd you do when you were in the Air Force?
I was a fire protection specialist.
Okay, and how long were you in?
3 years.
Okay, very good. And which time did you serve in?
I was a Vietnam era veteran.
Okay, very good. I'm also a Vietnam era veteran.
Era.
Okay, so now tell me your story, because I just spoke to Erica a few minutes ago, and she told me that you're truly a success story here because you ended up getting the help you needed from this program, and now you're working here. That's a wonderful story. So what happened to you?
I had a 25-year addiction with methamphetamine, and I was having problems in and out, of trouble, you could say. And then one day I woke up, it was my 55th birthday, and I woke up and looked in the mirror and said, this is enough, I've had enough. I didn't like what I saw. I had, issues. I was losing my job, lost my car, had a problem with my family, lost my family, and I wasn't getting anything done. I wasn't going in a positive direction anymore. So I went to the VA, and I checked into their program, their ATU program.
In which VA? Loma Linda?
Loma Linda VA, and checked into their ATU program, and did that successfully for 28 days, and I heard about U.S. Vets. So I gave U.S. Vets a call, and they come over here, and they let me come in their program, and I did their program for 6 months, SAT.
SAT?
It's a substance abuse track.
Okay.
And I did it all their worked with their counselors and worked with their interns and successfully completed the program.
Because see, that's what's nice here. The service you as a veteran who needs the help don't have to go off site here. They bring the counselors are here with you.
Right. The interns come in here and do a very good job, and I was able to get through the SAT program, and then I started volunteering in the office. First point of contact for all veterans that come into the program. They meet with the outreach coordinator, and the outreach coordinator turns them over to us, and we do a full intake, get them housed, get some personal information written down so we could pass it on to the case managers. And I enjoyed doing that, and I kept doing it. I volunteered for almost a year probably. And then eventually the site director decided to hire me, put me on full time, and I've been doing it ever since. And I really enjoy it. It keeps me grounded, keeps me focused. It reminds me of where I was at. When I see these guys coming in, it reminds me of where I came from. And I try to help them, try to get them back on their feet, try to get them back in a positive direction.
And there's nothing more rewarding than finding yourself, your true self, your sense of purpose, if you will, in helping other veterans.
Exactly. I see, like I said, I see myself coming through the door. I see what I used to be like coming through that door and think to myself, somebody help me. And if I can help somebody, the most rewarding part of the job, I think, is when I see a client come in the program, start from ground zero, work his way through the program, whether it be workforce or SAT, and graduate. When I say graduate, I mean move on, because the program isn't a place to come and just say, this is it, I'm staying here.
You get your act together.
Yeah,
here,
exactly.
And then you move on.
Right, you find a job, you get your legal things taken care of, and you move on. That's the most rewarding part. And like I've said before, and I mean this, is I'm not the miracle man, but I'd love to be part of the miracle. And that's what I do. If I can be part of the miracle, and I've done my job.
I couldn't have said it any better. Larry, thank you so much.
I appreciate that.